Dear judges, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Lyric.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Jack.
We are
Colleagues.
Today our topic is get along with Corona. As everyone knows, 2020, which is the most devastating year in the past few decades. The whole world was seriously damaged by the coronavirus. People are forced to lead different lifestyles when facing the pandemic. In our presentation, we will focus on how people's lifestyle has been changed after the pandemic in terms of the following four aspects, including entertainment, dining habits, education, and transportation. First of all, we will talk about the changes in entertainment. Hey Jennifer, I remember you said you planned to go to Europe last summer vacation.
Yeah, but because of the pandemic, my plan was totally ruined.
So where did you go then during the vacation?
Well, I went mountain climbing with my families and we also went diving in Hongwu.
Oh, okay, it seems that you still had a lot of fun. Actually, before the pandemic, traveling abroad was one of people's top choices. However, after the outbreak of COVID-19, many countries imposed lockdowns, which makes traveling in foreign countries impossible. Therefore, people have no choice but to have local travel or region travel. Besides, people used to have indoor activities such as going to movie theater or shopping, would choose outdoor activities instead, such as going to mountain climbing and biking.
That's right, but some people would rather stay at home and try to avoid dining outside.
Wait, how is that possible? How can they enjoy the dishes from a restaurant without going out?
After the pandemic burst out, many people's dining habits have been changed. It is obvious that nowadays people prefer to eat at home or order food through the food delivery service. Before the pandemic, people tended to eat at restaurants. However, after the pandemic, people turned to food delivery service in order to lower the possibility of being infected.
Oh, that's true. It sounds like a good idea. I think I am going to order my dinner through the food delivery servers.
Oh, Jack, it is just because you're too lazy to go out, isn't it?
You got me. By the way, Liren, did you know some students continue their classes without going to school after the pandemic?
Do you mean teachers go to students' houses and give them a lecture?
No, of course not. As you know, most students went to school to have a face-to-face instruction. However, situation changed for fear of cluster infections. Distance learning is adopted by many educational organizations. In other words, students don't have to go to school to study. Rather, they stay at home and continue their learning through the online courses.
Oh wow, that's very cool, huh?
Do you still remember the class in which our teacher taught us how to use the Google Meet at home and continue our learning?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe I was late on that day. Actually, I have to confess that I overslept this morning and almost missed the bus.
Fortunately, you caught the bus.
Yes, but the person who stood in front of me didn't.
Why?
It is because he didn't wear the mask. Therefore, the bus driver refused to let the man get on the bus.
People are not allowed to get on the bus without wearing a mask?
Absolutely. And that's the reason why some people would rather drive or ride a motorcycle by themselves after the pandemic, which also decreased their chances of being infected. However, as for those who have no choice but to take the public transportation, they were asked to wear their mask, have their temperature taken, and keep social distancing.
Wow.
Otherwise, they cannot take any public transportations in Taiwan.
Wow, it seems that the pandemic has impacted our life on lots of aspects.
That's true. As everyone can see in our presentation, COVID-19 does rock our ways of living in entertainment, dining habits, education, and transportation. But because of the pandemic, people now pay more attention to the hygiene and the importance of social distancing. Okay, and that's all for today's presentation. We are Color Bees. Thank you for your listening.